So, first match of the day. Don't let the record fool you. I think this is going to be a great one. This is basically our first playoff match. You win this one, you have a good chance at making the playoffs if you can go on a little run. You lose this one, your hopes are all but dead, or relying on other teams at least. On one side, you have the favorite Funky Kongs. This new look batting order and fielding position has Funky Kong pitching and Diddy Kong coming in for relief in the right field. It gives them a 3D bullpen, and their lineup has been hitting pretty well since putting their captain at the end and putting some of their more reliable hitters towards the front. I'm looking for some more spark, especially in the power hitting department from Blue Critter, but after that storybook I don't believe it was walk-off, but go-ahead grand slam from Funky Kong to win the game.
Oh my God.
And clinch not going winless into the All-Star break. You hope they can ride the momentum. They would be a fun team to watch in the playoffs. That said,
They really would.
another team that would be fun to watch in the playoffs and wants it just as badly. JJJ Fireballs. Team has looked hot and cold. They've been in some controversial wins, some close ones, and they've been stomped a little bit in recent weeks. To put it a little bluntly, I don't think this team's that bad. They do have great defensive efforts, and they're moving their defense around a little bit to make it even better. They got Mario now starting off pitching, hoping that they can have sort of like a Wario-like effect where he's a fastball pitcher, a little bit streaky, but if he can get on the mound and get some early momentum, maybe he can stay in the game and take him to victory, knowing that Luigi's in the bullpen behind them, and they don't have to worry about going too deep with his stamina. That moves Luigi to shortstop. You still have maybe the best outfield in the game back there. You have Blue Pianta finally getting the start at shortstop with Noki at catcher after a little bit of maybe conversation or scouting during All-Star break, looking at perhaps SSS's team. Batting order-wise, just a couple of minor movements, more for chemistry than anything. But I believe we're all set to start here. You good to go here, Charles?
Absolutely.
We're going to be playing tonight on Mario Stadium, nighttime. Band from Funky Kong was Wario City, and we went to Fireball's home arena. Let's play some baseball.
Mario Stadium's an interesting pick.
I can't tell if it's defensive or offensive. I feel like it's a little defensive, especially with nothing out there, but I feel like it's so nice for small ball because it's a big stadium with where items make a big difference. We got Mario leading off on the mound here. Really unfortunate to have to make your first start home, because when you are first on the mound in this game, you don't really get a lot of star pitch. You have to work up to your star pitches, and that's what Mario really likes to ride. If he can get a fastball by you, he's dangerous. So he'll start to get some momentum as he gets his first out there. But so far, it looks like he's been taking some pitching, maybe not lessons, but instructions from his brother as he sort of tries to work the strike zone, but instead allows a single into center right field to Tiny Kong. Funky Kong's up the bat, one on, one out. Mario pitching to him. Gonna have our first home run check here for the perhaps best outfield in the game. Send up Blue Yoshi, he handles it no problem. Funky Kong out at the fence, about 10 feet vertically. Tiny Kong has to run back to first, 2 outs, top of the first. Another one looks great for that stat sheet, huh? I think it's single-handedly keeping Blue Yoshi out of the least valuable player discussion for me. He has been insane on defense.
And absolutely awful at the bat.
Exactly. Sudamak up to bat. Was an MVP candidate, I think, earlier in the year. You'd like to see him get some momentum again here, but looks like that won't happen. Item comes out a bit late. Baby Mario catches the fly ball, no problem in deep right field. It's top of the order for the Fireballs. Mario, scoreless inning under his belt. Gotta feel good.
It's a fast one.
How do you feel about the top of this lineup? I feel like, I gotta say, I was sort of thinking about this with Blue Yoshi and with that change that they had to make with Diddy Kong. Do you know where he was pitching or hitting before, when he was hitting really badly to start the season? As Baby Mario gets a single there. Leading off.
I don't remember where he was beforehand.
He was actually batting second. I think it's one of the hardest places to hit in baseball, because if your leadoff hitter has good contact and good speed, sometimes it'll almost hurt them as it can sort of bait them into running into double plays. Blue Yoshi unfortunately flies out there, but not a bad hit. Got good contact on it, drove it out to just before the warning track in left field.
Kongs are just too fast out there.
Mario himself up the bat has had another disappointing season, but won't be disappointed this time. Maybe disappointed by his teammates as Baby Mario maybe
Doesn't throw to second.
Could have been thrown out at second there, but Blue Critter goes to third, maybe in frustration at Baby EK. The errant POW block causes some friendly fire damage for Blue Pianta, but no worries. 1 out, 2-1, and now bases are going to be loaded. Baby Mario's getting the green light, but Pseudo, great throw to the plate. Baby Luigi versus Baby Mario. Baby Mario goes big, goes home. 1-0, fireballs early. Man, great throw from Pseudo, getting that one in. The quick throw, just a second too late, though. Baby Mario gets the one up on his little brother, gets home, scores the fireball's first run.
Great recovery from that, like, nearly disastrous POW block.
Yeah. And now, speaking of, now Mario scores from, was that scoring from second, I believe? Yeah, gets a good lead off of second. Blue Toad drives that one into right center field. Drops just under, or just in front of Dixie Kong. She has a good arm, but not going to get it home in time. 2-0. Funky Kong already in a jam. You got to get out of this early, you think. He has good stamina, but you don't want to go to your bullpen too early. Blue Critter goes second, goes first. Double play, innings over. Great diving stop to end the inning, but early hole for the Monkeys. They can score, but you want to see them close early. Oh, for sure. No lead is safe, truly. Blue Pianta, first attempt of the evening, misses the ball, and then an error assist will get Blue Yoshi into second to lead off the inning for Baby DK. Hasn't been one of the team's best hitters, but maybe streakiest, but he has a lot of pop and power, which this lineup, I think, sorely has been lacking with the slump of Blue Critter. This time, though, just a dribbler up the middle, but Blue Yoshi's trying it! Oh! And they fell for the trap. That's the sunshine, the Delfino wall blueprint. Blue Pianta covering second gets the laser beam to home, and Blue Noki runs him out. Light Blue Yoshi gonna get caught with the base pat there, and then Luigi with a diving catch at shortstop robs Baby Luigi of a base hit, doubles up Baby DK at first, and bam, innings over.
I think they only get that out because of that switch to Blue Noki. I think if they still have Blue Pianta as catcher, I don't think they make that.
Yeah, not to mention Blue Pianta's special ability, laser beam throw, got that ball there in time. Any later might have been a close play that the runner wins. Nave drives one to first base, but Light Blue Yoshi takes care of it. Can't believe they had one runner go home that inning with no outs, and they got out of it with no score. And now Luigi jumps on the change-up star pitch, but loops it right in front of Dixie Kong. We got a runner aboard, 1 out.
This baby's deadly. Let's see what she can do.
One of the MVPs this season. Now Pseudomac diving catch. Gets it to second and doubles them up. Innings over. Seconds over just like that. You know, sometimes the pace of this game is like shocking to me, but then it feels so slow after I do all the like stat reviews because I have to go through it in like 2 times speed.
Yeah.
But it's so funny trying to commentate it because you almost have to commentate it like a hockey game. It's just the action happens so fast.
Yeah.
Not to make light of course, Blue Critter up here. 2 strikes. Swings for contact and gonna get a single here. Drops it in front of Blue Yoshi. That center field in Mario Stadium has been getting a lot of traffic this evening.
Good place to send it to.
Diddy Kong goes for a good place to send it to, but instead he hits into his league-leading 10th double play of the year. Hate to see it. 10. Only player in double digits. I believe the next highest is 6th. I can check what that is, honestly. It might be Blue Yoshi. Dixie Kongo, she's been hitting well. She drives this one all the way to the wall in left field. Pow block, direct hit on Baby Daisy. Can't
go
run
for 2.
I think that was the right call. Baby Daisy probably recovered in time to stop her, but gets aboard, 2 outs. Tiny Kong now up to bat. She gets aboard, and Funky Kong suddenly has a very pivotal at-bat. Mario digs into his bag, goes to the fireball. Tiny swings for contact, gets past Blue Pianta. Maybe he isn't comfortable playing the position yet, but you gotta let him work out the kinks after that great defensive play. Tiny does get aboard, and now the go-ahead run is at the plate, and it's represented by the man who hit the grand slam to bring the Monkeys their first win last week. Doesn't hit a home run this time, but will score 1, maybe 2. That one reaches it to the wall. The throw from Baby Daisy is going to hold Tiny Kong. It's just 1-2, but that one scores Dixie from second. Great situational hitting from Funky Kong. And good defense from Blue Yoshi to keep that game, keep the lead. Pivotal single there. Runners on the corners. Pseudomac up the bat. Pseudomech and Tiny Kong, statistically, by average, team's best hitters this year, so... Comes up big for him here. That one's going to tie the game. Fireball. Stops Yoshi from having any play, but don't think he did anyways. It's 2-all. We got another good one here. Top of the third, and Mario in a little bit of trouble after looking great to start the first 2 innings. 2 outs, but 2 on. Now, Light Blue Yoshi with a great hit. That one's going to reach the wall. Blue Yoshi with an error. He misses the ball. Finally gets it to Daisy. Probably going to hold Pseudo at the corner, but Funky Kong scores 3-2. Now the Monkeys have a lead. You've been seeing this trend of players going for that high-risk, high-reward play. If he gets that attack on the ball there, they probably have a play at the plate to rob that one from Funky Kong. Instead, they end up missing it. Funky Kong scores. Now there's runners in scoring position. 2 outs, 1 strike. Mario has 3 stars to go to. He goes to his second star pitch against Baby DK here, who drives it to second. Blue Pianta finally gets that diving catch when his team needs it most. Down by 1, but Mario gets out of the third with minimal damage afterwards. And top of the order up for the Fireballs. Geez, Cheryl, sorry about that. Like I said, sometimes it's just non-stop, you know.
No worries.
Baby Mario leading off here.
Barely clips her.
Yeah. They have been brutal with these items, but I feel like there's definitely 2 archetypes of teams in our league, and, you know, there's some hybrids, and nobody fits cleanly into one. But I feel like there's the power-hitting teams that want to shut down small ball, and the small ball teams that want to shut down power-hitting teams. So it's sort of interesting when you get like strength on strength or weakness on weakness. But what you're seeing here is JJJ is really committed to like a high chemistry lineup that I think will really take them far if they can make the most out of their items with their situational hitters. Like Mario having an item behind him now should increase his average, and if you get Mario board for Blue Pianta, like, I mean, hey, that's the go-ahead run, right? If you can get this one over the fence.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention followed up by Blue Toad.
Yeah. And he probably will get this one over the fence. No, dies at the warning track, but Fireball's coming in. Let's see if it can force an error. They fire him too late. Doesn't even have to move. Dixie Kong, fearless in the face. High temperatures. Dodges the heat, kills the Fireball's inning, and keeps it 3-2 Monkeys. Baby Luigi up to bat. I've been pleasantly surprised with the performance of babies this season. Blue Pianta can't come away with that one. Baby Luigi gets aboard. Speaking of. Blue Critter now up to bat. Jumps on the changeup. Doesn't get good contact. Luigi's going to double him up. It's going to be 6-4-3 on the put away. 2 outs. None on. Diddy Kong can't hit into a double play here. The item comes out, but oh, Luigi, savvy little sidestep. The Luigi shuffle, man. What was that? That was, ooh, Luigi.
That was nice.
He's showing a little bit of comfort out there at the shortstop position. He says, big bro, take the mound. I don't care. Blue Toad up to bat. One of the best hitters in the league, and gonna continue to get aboard? No, Diddy Kong takes that one away. Shows off those wheels out there in right field. Diddy Kong not asked to come in relief yet. Funky Kong doesn't look tired. Now he has the lead. He's looks refreshed, if anything.
Oh, Pseudo.
Pseudo showing off that length over at shortstop. That's a hard catch, trying to turn your hand sort of outwards there. Left-handed catcher, or I guess righty thrower, moving to his right. Great play by Pseudo there. Strike 2. Funky Kong might dig into another star pitch here. He does. Fastball. Nave swings on it. Blue Critter dives, ends the inning, gets it to first. Easy put away. This defense has looked great after allowing 2 early. Funky Kong has a chance batting in the hole here. Can't say enough good things about Dixie Kong, man. I feel like the top of this Funky Kong lineup is so annoying now, but Luigi says, let's get through it quickly. That puts that one away. Tiny Kong already up to bat. Tiny Kong drops one into left center field. That one's rolling, but they got some speed over in left and center field. They're not going to let it reach the wall. She comes away with a single. Funky Kong at bat, up 1. Like to add a couple insurance runs here for sure. Looks like he's swinging for contact. Knows that he has pseudo behind him. No, charges up, jumps on it, drives it to deep right field. Yoshi's sprinting. He's not going to get there in time. They try anyway. Send up baby Mario, but that one's gone. The pitcher says, I want my win. Give me some insurance runs. I'll do it myself. Towering shot to right field. Might be second deck. No. Ends in the first, but doesn't matter. All the same. 5-2 now. Mario looking tired out there. He's been pitching well, but that one might be the death knell as he goes back to shortstop and Luigi's asked to come in and limit some damage. Second consecutive game with a home run for Funky Kong. Might be more, honestly, but that grand slam is just so memorable.
Absolutely.
Lupianta misses the jumping grab, and that one does roll to the corner.
He's going for 2.
Light Blue Yoshi, stand-up double. Great base running there. I feel like especially knowing when you have players that are tend to not hit into double plays, but, you know, low trajectory that can be double plays, it's always nice to have runners ahead of them that can stretch the base paths and make that harder.
For sure. I gotta maybe restart my Discord real quick. I'm having some connection issues.
All good, all good. Baby Luigi sends that one right to the second baseman. Blue Pianta puts it away, no problem. 5-2 now. Monkeys strike with the 2-run bomb from pitcher Funky Kong, who's now just 3 innings away from a complete game effort. Has only allowed 2. Really great stuff from the unofficial captain of the Monkeys here. Luigi takes the first 2 looking, and he's in the hole, no outs. Takes the third one inside looking. Strikeout Luigi. Baby Daisy right up the middle. Doesn't need the item. Bounces clunkily off second base, but no matter. It's a board. Or, excuse me, it's a base hit. Baby Daisy is a board. Baby Mario right to center field, but Dixie Kong takes care of it, no problem. Throw is a little off target to Critter, second baseman there. We watched Kung Fu Panda 3 we actually didn't watch Kung Fu Panda 3, so I am planning to watch Kung Fu Panda 3 at some point. But today it's baseball, Logan. Blue Critter puts that one away. Inning is over. Fireballs have 2 innings to find 3 runs and prevent the Monkeys from scoring anymore. Strike 1 from Luigi.
It's the second time tonight we've seen the negative chemistry between Blue Critter and I believe the Kongs.
He hits just about the deepest home run you can that isn't a home run to the shallowest part of the ballpark. Meanwhile, Diddy Kong's going to get aboard here. Forgive my surprise. Dixie Kong now batting. Hopefully she can't show Diddy Kong what it's like to hit into that double play there. Drives it down the third base line. Blue Toad gets it over across the diamond in time to double them up. Excellent play from the third baseman. Maybe robbed of an all-star vote. Robs the Monkeys of continuing the inning there. 5-2. Fireballs got to get to work here and soon. Mario starts off the inning with a nice hit into right field. That one looks like it might roll to the wall. Good attack from Dixie Kong. Knocks down the banana, gets the ball into first base, and Funky Kong, he's starting to look tired out there. Inopportune time, too. Hard at the lineup coming up for the Fireballs. Blue Pianta over Blue Critters. Had first 2 are aboard, none out. This is looking dire. Do they go to Diddy Kong here? What would you do here, Charlie? What would you want if you're a Monkeys fan?
I think I switched to Diddy.
They don't. They let Funky Kong rock with it. Slow fastball right down the middle. Pluto takes it. Counts 0-1. Fastball inside corner. Tiny Kong can't get there in time. Bases are loaded. Winning run at the plate. Monkeys won on a go-ahead grand slam last week. I don't think Blue Noki can get it, but a lot of good hitters up. Blue Noki Pseudo gets the put away at second, gets the put away at first. They allow 1 run to score, but now the tying run is at the plate. They put away 2 on the base paths. Gotta like that result if you're Funky Kong, but you also gotta think that's the last batter he's gonna see, and it is.
He did his job. He got him 6.
Diddy Kong comes in, just a 2-run lead. That's a save opportunity. Would be a big deal for the captain, continuing his all-star momentum. Forces the ground out against Young King Knave, one of the better hitters in the league, especially for a me. And he hits it over to another me. Pseudo takes care of it, puts it away at first base. Fireballs get 1, but 5-3, not looking too good going into the top of the 7th for the home team.
See if they can extend their lead by just a little bit more.
Tiny Kong off to a good start if that's the point, because she is aboard with a single right up the middle again. She is just an excellent contact hitter, especially today. He hit a 2-run bomb that scored Tiny Kong last time. The righty is up again. He drives it to right field again. It's hooking, but it stays fair. Gone. No attempt on it. 2-run home runs in 1 game. Funky Kong
absolutely going to be the MVP.
Erases that one. Atomizes it. He makes this game 7-3. All but ends. Any hope that the Fireballs had, if not to jinx it, of course, but God, just a kill shot. This man, he's been so clutch. Like Blue Yoshi up the middle. Mario can't get there. He's aboard with the hit now. Just 1 out. The damage might not be done. Again, we said it at the beginning. This is for playoffs, basically. JJJ would be in a little bit better spot than the Monkeys if they lost this one. But it's not ideal by any stretch of the word. Toad gets it over to second for the put away at first as well. Double play ends the inning, but 4 runs they need in a last chance effort here.
Let's see if they can do it.
Looking at upcoming games, I mean, Monkeys after this, they have a neutral site match versus the Murkrows, who have been hot recently. And then they are hosting the Rookies, who are perhaps one of the best teams in the league.
Absolutely.
If they want to get in, they need to get their runs when they can. And Diddy Kong with a walk for Luigi.
Is that the first walk we've seen?
No, there have been a couple, but that might have been the first 4-pitch walk. Very good eye from Luigi there. Baby Daisy drives it right to center field, but Dixie Kong takes care of it no problem. Gets clobbered by a green shell, but Luigi won't run on her. Yeah, so Monkeys have a pretty tough schedule coming up. They need to get all the runs they can and all the wins they can when they can. Meanwhile, JJJ not looking too much better. They're facing my team in the interconference game this week, and then the season finale, they're going to have to go up against you.
Oh, shit.
1 out away from their 2nd win, and one win closer to the playoffs. Diddy Kong stands in the mound, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Banana ball. Right to Pseudo, Mac. Game is over. Monkeys double their wins in just 1 week. 7-3. Playoff push begins, and for the Fireballs, might have just ended. 2-6 hole, very hard to come back from, but if there's anyone that can do it, it's one of these teams. MVP should be no surprise. It's the starting pitcher.
Absolutely.
A 2-home run game. He could have done it by himself today. He almost did. Looked flawless after a
135.
Scary first inning. The guy scored. Not too bad of a job from the Fireballs here either, but Blue Noki, Blue Yoshi, both looking bad at the plate again, and Knave, disappointing game. Of course, when you have a player that's pitching that well, it is always going to be, what's the word? You're always going to have worse stats, like just straight up, but
yeah.
Can't fault him.